You're listening to the sounds of DJ.
Here's another guest on the Bankai Hour. Yo, DJ, drop that shit.
And you know, we got our special guest here in the building right now, man. You know what I'm saying? One of the hardest working people in the game right now. If you don't know, you're going to get to know tonight. D Chamberz is in the building, y'all.
What's up? Oh, is the mic on?
Yeah,
Your
definitely.
mic is on, bro.
I don't hear myself, so.
Hold up, Lex, you got the right mic on? No, there you go. Now it's on.
I still.
No, it was on.
It's on. Wait, the volume is up. Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Now, man.
Okay.
Mommy Paul tried to kill a nigga just now.
Okay. I'm making sure I know
There
I
you
have
go.
a larger voice than what I was hearing.
Yeah, you go. Now you in the building.
Yeah, you know I'm 6'2", no time for the small talk. Morris Chestnut of this rap thing, living with that warrior mentality. Staying motivated. Right now they pissing me off.
I love it already.
Pissing me off.
Word. So yo, man.
Shout out to 400 Hayes Money too. Shout out to Ali. We on time. And you see the new video that's out right now. It's streaming on YouTube. I dropped Enough Is Enough. And you notice I ain't throw a lot of major features on it. I put people that I was genuinely fucking with. I rocked out with one producer under the same hub. Actually, they both under the same hub, Clean or Dirty. Shout out to Cass, the producer. Shout out to the real cover. You already know. You know what I'm saying? I'm locked in. And you know, we back around with a lot of energy. And we're going to make it make sense.
Word.
That's
what I like to hear.
Before we get into the music and all that other stuff, though, who is D Chamberz? Let the people know who is D Chamberz and how were you influenced to start into this music?
Be honest with you, who is D Chamberz? D Chamberz, my real name is Duval Chamberlain. So that's D Chamberz is my real name abbreviated. It's not like it's a made up gun or some other shit that dudes will be
no gimmicks
with. Yeah, so when you see D Chamberz, that's the realest shit. It's on my ID, it's just abbreviated. For the last stop in New York, but I always tell people the honesty. I was born in Harlem, raised in Brooklyn. My original first grade kindergarten class pictures was in Coney Island. So that's what I remember. You know what I'm saying? So my mom's always be like, oh, you got the hustle from uptown, maybe. But what I remember most is, you know, coming from the last stop in New York, where we were just known for extortioners and ball players and violence. And, you know, now today is music is more the topic, and we pushing positive agenda. That's what we know for.
Word up.
How I started, staircases, regular hustle, grinding, and just wanting more. With DVDs to instrumentals to believing my voice meant something when everybody was just pointing the fingers at who they thought was gonna be those guys. You know what I'm saying? You know, when they say hard work beat talent, I'm the proof of that. Cause I got better with time. Shout out to G Stats, he'll tell you, I used to come to the Pyramid with one song, one freestyle. And that was before, you know, I really locked in on music. I don't think none of us knew back then we was gonna take music this serious. I don't think none of us did. We wanted to do it, but you know, in that DVD era, everything seemed like a dream. And now today, you know, I know all of it is tangible, and everything I told people I was gonna do, I'm doing it.
Living proof.
100%.
Word. I remember them Pyramid days too, man. Word up, man. It's a grind. It's a lot of legendary people came up from the Pyramid grind.
A lot of people don't want to admit it. Shout out to Mental Supreme.
Word up. Training camp. Word up.
Shout
out Mental Supreme, man.
Those 5 disciplines I still live with. It is funny because it's funny how I'm from Coney Island, right? He's from Best Stop. But I resonated with what he was doing. It's similar to having a warrior mentality. It's the same thing. It was training camp, it was warrior mentality. I think Trappers Only is like the new training camp. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of people that we do know that are moving through the city because of me not just thinking about myself. Because when I started Trappers Only, started in a strip club at Trap House. Shout out to Mr. We Live, Pedro. He took the risk of like Chamberz. You got the record, you got the people. You always want to get these people music played. Why don't you just throw a showcase? So that joke turned into something real. You know what I mean? So like just taking it that extra notch, and I realized I was packing out strip clubs. And this is me fresh off of Smack without a battle. This is just word of mouth. Everybody know I was NYB as well with me, Math, Hoffa, Cortez, Hollow the Dawn, Brooklyn Hands, it's Matic, Beer.
Dangerous
Bless.
MCs.
Wow.
Yeah, like all of us together was a unit. You know what I mean? But you know, we all had different powers,
Yeah.
skill sets. You know, and I think mine's kicked in when I realized in Manhattan when the studio time was heavily needed. And we used to be in 906 Music in Manhattan. And shout out to Power. This is when we all thought we was gonna get signed to Shady or whatever was gonna go on around that time.
Yeah.
And I always stuck around for the information and knowledge. I always talked to the CEOs of the company, and I just learned to rub shoulders and have different conversations. And I realized that I needed more, especially if I wasn't battle rapping. I don't battle rap, but I'm a part of every diss record. I'll diss you on the record immediately. You know what I mean? And then when they say my name, they think I'll be tight. I'm like, oh shit, he came at it. All right, now I'm gonna figure out the hustle. So once I realized how to turn the hustle into what I really love doing and get money from it, that's where I'm at with it.
Smart move. Word.
That's dope, man.
Right.
Word, man. So yo, like trappers only, like you say, you know, like that's like the new training camp. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's been mad consistent because I see you constantly throwing events. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I ain't got no 9 to 5. I got a trap.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be trappers only every day if I could.
Word,
you know what I mean? But
word.
I also know a lot of artists are. Some people are confident enough to leave the 9 to 5, and a lot of them are not. So
Yeah.
you got to be mindful of what are you asking artists or what are you trying to get from them. But like I said, what I was doing was putting my music on a platform so I could be heard and work with people I don't know. You know how many times, like, a lot of people may feel like, yo, they know all 15 people here, but there's 24 people on this card. Obviously, it's people I didn't know, didn't meet. They probably invested into it. And, you know, it actually keeps me alive. It's the modern day hustle to be independent. And what do they say when you get money? If you're not getting money on streams, what are you getting money off of? Shows.
Yep.
Until you get picked out of the litter and you make bigger decisions.
Yep.
Pause.
That's peace.
Word.
Word. You building the brand. I like that, man. So what's the situation I'm hearing about with you and Ice Spice?
I mean, whatever TMZ said. Whatever TMZ said, man.
Word.
You know what I mean? I would like to add, I was on movie set when I found out about it. You know what I mean? Because it was a topic that was always going on. I mean, I had the record In the Mood, was produced by Cass the producer. I performed it over 36 times in 1 year. You know, things happen. Shit hit the internet and it became something. But I'll be honest with you. I'm not going to sit here and try to tear down a female MC.
Yeah.
I'm not going. That's why you don't hear me saying nothing. You know what I mean? Let the lawyers talk. Let the business do what it do. I actually like. I like the new remix. I like everything she doing right now. You know what I'm saying? I think she hot. She got Metro cards, everything. You know what I'm saying? I don't got nothing bad to say, man. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
I'm not here for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here to, I'm in that mood. That's it.
Word.
Dope.
So, with that said, man, before we come back to the interview, you know what I'm saying, and get into our favorite segments, remind me of.
Yo, one thing I would like to say is shout out to everybody who decided to have an opinion on it before checking the facts. That's it. So sometimes I know I will say this. You're looking at an independent artist going against a machine.
Yeah.
For something that came from an independent artist.
Yeah.
So are you going to shoot down an independent artist knowing you possibly an independent artist sitting around a bunch of independent artists? Or are you going to really be like, yo, you know what? We're actually fighting for something that we believe in that makes sense. So if you feel like you don't understand it, it's because you don't understand what it's like to fight for something that's yours, what you believe in. So,
That's some realness right there. Word up.
that's 100%.
Because you can't. That's like one of your seeds. You know what I'm saying? That's like just giving up one of your seeds like that with no fight.
I mean, I don't know if it's that extreme, but I will say this though, like, when you're passionate in this business, like how many times you hear the story where somebody just rolled over on it and paused, like they just like, yo, they
Just
tell
gave
you,
up.
they tell you 5 years later, like, yo,
Yeah.
like what? Like, so why you didn't do nothing? All right, if you are who you say you are and you doing business and you doing all of that, then you let the people that handle business.
The right way.
That's just what it is. That's why I would never tear down. I actually think it's dope what they got going on, but you know when it,
I gotta be compensated.
Who knows though? Through all this,
At the end of the day, I gotta be
through
compensated.
all this, not only the compensation might come.
I didn't wake up and just chose this. This shit
You
chose me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to swag on it or over talk. I don't know what's going on. I don't know how. What? I just know my managers, the lawyers.
Yeah.
They picked up on something, and they just, you know, that's what it is.
And who knows though? Through all of this, not only with the compensation might come, but a ill collab might come out of this. You never know. You never know.
A few
Hey, listen, I'm not mad at
You
it.
got a few MCs around.
I mean, no, I'm not mad at nothing. The music evolves with time. We hear
Yep.
these stories all the time, but I tell you what, the percentage is low of the people who fought for what they thought was theirs or what they believe in.
Facts.
Or because they thought later on that, you know, things will work out. Unfortunately, in this industry, you only eat what you kill.
Facts.
If that makes sense. Not saying I want to kill someone, but
Nah, I know exactly what you're saying.
this is a starvation business.
Yep.
And so if you're trying to find ways to eat and somebody's taking how you eat, you're gonna feel it. That's just it.
Closed mouth don't get fed.
Right.
Word.
And then, you know what though? We don't ever want to just like make it seem like it's a D Chamberz Ice Spice thing. It's just business.
Yeah. Facts.
I'm heavy on that. Just understand that, cause I don't lose sleep at night.
Yeah.
I don't.
It's no problems. It's just business.
100%.
Nothing personal.
No time for the small talk.
Word.
That's all I say.
I need to be compensated.
That's all it is.
Yeah, I just need to be compensated.
Word.
Just send a check.
So yo, Chamberz, what joint you want us to get into first?
I mean,
Or it don't matter?
where we at with it? Are we here with Enough Is Enough? Or we here just with records that was sent?
I don't know what you sent.
What you swinging first, mommy?
I